Warriors, do we have proof that the SEC is picking sides? Warriors, as I always told you, I'm holding on like a tick on a dog no matter how long it takes. This is going to be the biggest shift in history. My name is Coach JB. I am the top health, mindset, and crypto coach in the world. What you believe in your heart, you think in your mind will eventually become your words and become your reality. If you can see it in your mind, eventually you can hold it right here in your hands. What you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity. Warriors, if you're ready to join our private Warrior Academy, you get access to my exact portfolio, our exact exit strategy, my exit strategy. You get to fill out your own and access to our crypto team. And not only that, but our 120-day challenge, subconscious mind programming, goal setting, vision board creation, workout, nutrition. There's nothing like it in history. Click the description down below. You can join our free Discord to get to know, like, and trust us, Facebook group for free, or you can jump right into the Warrior Academy. All right, let's get right into it, Warriors. There was some amazing news yesterday. Ripple is moving and grooving, even though America is locking them down. So Al-Nasiri Exchange taps RippleNet Cloud to enable cross-border payment remittances in Malaysia to money match. So today we're thrilled to announce that the UAE, that's where we just came back from, based foreign exchange and worldwide money transfer company, Ali Ansari Exchange, has joined RippleNet. Through RippleNet Cloud, Ripple's global cloud-based financial network technology, Al-Nasiri Exchange will connect with leading money transfer technology company Money Match to provide same-day remittances to Malaysia. So that's what I hope you see that, Warriors, that as all this stuff goes on, remember, keep this in the back of your mind. This is only in America that the SEC is deeming XRP as security. All the other countries are using it as a currency. So we know that they're just picking sides, and it's by design. And I'm going to show you that based on what Brad Garlinghouse is saying. We're going to show you what Mike Novogratz is saying, and I'm going to show you my perspective on what I think is happening behind the scenes. I think the SEC lawsuit is to bring in a new Howey test and to regulate other cryptocurrencies. That's why I'm really big on staying in the fundamental cryptos, having an exit strategy, knowing that regulation is going to come in. Now, as we head into the bear market, that's where I did my best, was in the bear market. As Crypto Mason says, I love what he says. He says, we're one bear market away from retirement. So if you do this correctly, Warriors, you may feel like you're late into crypto, but understand there's going to be a massive bear market coming up. So you want to get your brain trained around wealth and understand how money works, okay? So this is Money Match right here. It's a powerful, powerful company. So Money Match, they say finances are fair. Finances have not been fair for a long time. Hidden fees, vague processes often keep customers in the dark. Money Match roots itself in core belief that people deserve a better cross-border payment service than the status quo. We're making international money transfers the way it should be: low cost, simple, and transparent, which is Ripple's whole thing, right? So check this out. Launched in 2017, transaction volume 2.5 billion, registered users 28,000 users. So every time you see some type of connection like this, like SBI in Asia, Warriors, this is your utility. Once the SEC gets their shit together and they drop this case, or it's settled and it's deemed a currency, and remember, Brad Garlinghouse said, if they do deem it a security, the case continues to go on. They're continuing to fight, Warriors. It makes zero sense for them to deem XRP a security. Everywhere else in the world, they are using it as a currency. Really, really important. Now, I want to show you this video. So Brad Garlinghouse is sitting right here with, let me stop this real quick, with Charles Gasparini. Now, Charles Gasparini is from Fox Business, I believe, business. And so Charles Gasparini is fighting for us, the Ripple XRP army, right? He's going out there and he's digging deep, finding different connections out there. And they're doing basically what the XRP army has been doing for the last 1.5 to 2 years. So I want to share this video with you guys. It's a little bit quiet, so I'm going to do the best I can to help you guys hear it. And then I'm going to show you what Mike Novogratz is saying. And I'm going to share with you how I think the SEC is picking sides, just like Brad Garlinghouse is saying.
Opinion. Right. When the SEC comes out and they post the speech on their website, when they reference it in other things, it feels like that's more than that.
All right. Speaking about optics, Bitcoin ETF. I just got off the phone with Mike Novogratz, crypto investor. I believe he's an investor in Ripple too, isn't he?
He is a shareholder. He's a shareholder of Ripple, which Ripple shares, those are securities.
Okay.
And they are registered.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to stop the video. For some reason, the volume is not working, so I'm not going to waste your time with that words. But what I'm going to show you, so basically, let me narrate the conversation. So he's talking to Mike Novogratz the day before. Mike Novogratz, remember, is a Ripple investor. That was powerful what Brad Garlinghouse said. Yes, if you invest in Ripple, the company, that is a security. Okay. If you invest in XRP, that is the currency of the company. It's the bridge currency, right? So they're saying that XRP means that you own part of the company. No. Mike Novogratz is an early investor before it IPOs into the company. So if you're an accredited investor, you can get into companies like Ripple, like Kraken. So does that make sense? So XRP, they're saying, is a security or is traded as a security, which makes zero sense, Warriors. I hope that you're understanding that this is just a political theater. So he mentions Mike Novogratz, and Mike Novogratz is an investor in Ripple. Okay, Ripple. We don't know if he's an investor in XRP, but Mike Novogratz, this was on October 17th, 2021. The value of XRP has actually almost tripled since the SEC actions. It hasn't plummeted. So everybody's like, oh, what's wrong with Ripple? It's tripled. And I was talking to somebody about this morning. It's like people are like, if they're not making, if you make double your money, that is massive. If you make 3 times your money, that is massive. And people are like, if they don't make 1,000 times their crypto, it's like they freak out. It's like, you got to understand where in history, if you put 100 grand and you can double your money within a year. Think about that for just a moment, Warriors. You got to be patient. You got to be persistent. So don't get caught up in the pump and dumps. Don't get caught up in the get rich quick scheme. This is get rich for sure by understanding the game and slowly and methodically building your portfolio, not only in crypto, but diversifying out into precious metals. And also as we're getting into the LBOs. Okay. So he says it's plummeted. It's a testament to the fact that once communities are formed, will share interests are damn resilient. So what he's saying is the XRP community is the baddest community out there. We do not mess around, Warriors. We are resilient. We are focused. We are dedicated, and we're staying like a tick on a dog. So don't worry about all the FUD in the marketplace. Don't let people pull you out of your cryptocurrency. This is not financial advice, but I am holding strong, Warriors. I am holding strong. You may not see massive price appreciation till January, February. The reason why, Warriors, XRP is always the last to go. Okay. So he also posted this here. So it says Galaxy is a big investor in Ripple Labs. So Galaxy is what he owns. Okay. I would like to see them do well. Brad Garlinghouse has done a great job as a CEO. I think he's a phenomenal CEO. I committed the XRP tokens. I commented the XRP tokens underperformed BTC last year because Ripple owns a lot of them. I have been almost solely long BTC for the past 15 months. And then the conversation goes on and on. I'd highly take a look at that. Now, the really important thing to understand, Warriors, is that during that conversation that they were talking about, Charles Gasparini brings up the Bitcoin ETF. Okay. Now, the SEC is picking sides. We got Jay Clayton, right before he threw out the case. One River Capital increased their position in Bitcoin and Ethereum by 600 million. He throws out the SEC lawsuit, leaves by the 28th of December, and then we find out he's consulting for that firm. He also is pushing for a Bitcoin ETF, right? When he declined it over and over again while he was in the SEC. So does that sound like it's for him? It's a whiff him? Yes, of course. Okay. You got Bill Hinman, who consults for a cryptocurrency firm, a 2.2 Andreessen Horowitz firm. Okay. Then they approve a Bitcoin ETF, which supposedly Gary Gensler is all about the climate reporting and climate change. President Biden, as soon as he went into presidency, he actually got us right back into the Paris Agreement. So think about it for just a moment. Gary Gensler is all about climate change. Biden's all about climate change. XRP is one of the most climate friendly cryptocurrencies on the blockchain, Warriors. So you got the most friendly cryptocurrency in the blockchain, all designed for climate change, which I'm going to show you. They communicated with the SEC since its inception, but for some reason, we're sitting on this freaking case. It's by design, Warriors. You have to understand that. So I just wanted to show you this. So the conversation that they have, as Brad Garlinghouse brings up, like, Bitcoin's not energy efficient. And I know people have kind of torn that part apart, but why would you be going after XRP when it makes 0 sense? 0 cents. Okay. So SEC phases its approach to climate reporting, Gensler says. So understand that they have the Crypto Climate Accord, which I'm not going to speak out of school. I'm going to speak out of school, maybe. I believe it's attached to the Paris Agreement, I think. But this is the Crypto Climate Accord, so don't quote me on that one. But we see all the partners here. You got Engine, you got Ripple, some of the things that stand out here. Engine and Ripple, the two that stand out. But look at all these partners in the Crypto Climate Accord. This is massive, Warriors. A lot of your favorite cryptocurrencies are on here. Ripple is a big, big juggernaut in this. Remember, Warriors, Ripple is a partner for the World Economic Forum, which Klaus Schwab is talking about. You will own nothing in 2030. Energy, right? Energy, gas, solar, wind, a rental type environment, cross border payments, Web3, Warriors. You are investing in the future of your new ecosystem. Okay. And I'll show you this. Ripple leads sustainability agenda to achieve carbon neutral by 2030. Ripple is a leading provider in enterprise blockchain solutions for payments, is committed to being carbon net zero by 2030. The first company in the blockchain industry to do so. As part of the global, Ripple today unveils several initiatives to lead global financial towards zero carbon future, including the launch of the open source tool that helps enable blockchain decarbonization. So why on earth would Gary Gensler, if he's focused on the zero carbon or the carbon neutral, right? And one thing you got to understand, Warriors, is if companies don't get on board with the carbon neutrality or they don't buy carbon credits, they're not going to get their special funding. Banks are going to have to get on board. Large companies are going to have to get on board, Warriors. The whole world is shifting, and you are invested in the shift in the world. So I want you to start to think a little bit bigger picture than just this bull run, Warriors. I want you to put your investor hat on. I want you to think about this. This is why I don't jump in and out of cryptocurrencies. That's why you don't see me pumping and dumping cryptocurrencies. That's why I'm very methodical on what I talk about, is because, Warriors, I consider myself a Warren Buffett style investor in the crypto space. Okay. I have my 21 cryptos, and I will start to shrink that portfolio down as the bull market comes. As I exit 50% of my strategy, you can actually fill out your own exit strategy in our Warrior Academy, the exact exit strategy. You can see mine. I don't hide it from you. I show you my price targets and what I'm doing. And then you can actually create your own exit strategy. But as I exit the market 50%, I'm actually going to be, looking at capital gains and all that stuff, because I will have to have capital gains. But the amount of money that I gain is going to outweigh the capital gains. But it's always, what do you do with that money is the most important thing, Warriors. I'll be taking that and I'll be diversifying into precious metals as a wealth preservation strategy. I obviously be getting into LBOs, but LBOs are leveraged buyouts, right? You're using the bank's money and other people's money to buy companies, corporations. That's what a leverage buyout, right? You're leveraging wealth, you're leveraging credit to buy corporations. That's what the richest people in the world do. Okay. And then as we do that, we put ourselves in the middle, we create an asset generation machine. So you're getting assets return on your cryptocurrency if you have them staked into a cryptocurrency protocol. You have some money on the sidelines to buy back into the cryptocurrency space. You put a little safety net out there into some wealth preservation. I'm not using silver for any type of like super gain. I'm just using it as wealth preservation because it chases a dollar as it devalues. Okay. Value of the dollar is like for $1, when it took $1 to do $1, now it takes $23 to do for the same dollar. Silver is kept up with that price, right? So silver is that hedge against the deflation or the inflation, right? It'd be deflation, I believe. And then we start to get into real estate. Now, I don't know anything about real estate. I'm not going to claim to be a real estate person, but I'm learning. I'm putting myself around people. Now, remember, I want to be very transparent and honest with you guys, because I'm so tired of the bullshit and people that come onto my Instagram and TikTok and say stuff when they don't know the true story. I've told you guys 2 years ago, I lost everything. And the reason why I'm telling you this is this is what's possible for you. I finally got my shit together. Yes, I was able to make money in my life 3 times, but why did I keep losing it? Because I didn't understand how money works. So I read a book called The Richest Man in Babylon, and I started to pay myself first. Every single time I got any money, I would tax myself and pay myself into an asset. And I started going heavy into cryptocurrency. And yes, that changed my life financially. It completely changed my life in 2 years. My life completely changed. So I started buying assets, but now I understand that's how money works. Money is fluid. It's currency. It wants to move. So 2 years later, yes, my life is very, very different. But the reason why I talk about my life and I'm open about my life is because I was in the banking system, Warriors. I was in the banking system. Most financial advisors are stacked. They drive BMW, not in a good way. They're driving BMWs, these big houses, trying to keep up with the Joneses. They don't even know how to do their finances. They're selling you products and services that give the bank the most commission to get their fat commission checks, Warriors. Now, I'm not talking about all financial advisors, but think about that. They have a certification through the government that is manipulating you right now, Warriors. So you really got to think about that and open up your mind and awareness to a new possibility. That's very, very important. So I'm here to support you guys. I'm not asking you to believe a word I say. I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I'm just going to document my whole journey around the world, helping people free their dome to find their possibility as a human being. You are powerful beyond measure. Remember that. Don't let anybody take this from you, Warriors. You are the freest person in the world. Do not let anybody teach you anything different. Just because your parents did a certain way doesn't mean you have to do it a certain way. The rules that our parents live by are very different as we move into this new world, Warriors. It's a brand new world. You can't live with the same rules 30 years ago as you are living with now. You need to change the game. You need to change your mindset. But if you do it correctly, Warriors, you could end up being one of the richest people in the world. But it's going to take time. It's going to take patience, and stop trying to get rich quick and get rich for sure. Warriors, rise. Get your shit together. Let's go.